Hello, I'm Azai. Welcome back to Aokana. I just came back from the gym and ate some food, and here I am. Lately, it's actually been raining quite frequently. I was also taking a look at the calendar or, the weather application, and it seems there's gonna be rain throughout the whole week. I really do not like rain. Well, let me rephrase that. I like rain when I'm actually inside. Hearing the rain pitter patter against your rooftop and whatnot is actually pretty soothing for me. But when you're actually going outside and, I don't use a car or any of the sort, right? So most of my traveling ways or the way I commute is just by walking or cycling. It's really inconvenient. I also do not really go too fast anymore when I cycle when it's raining. After my tire slip, I really am just... I really don't want to get into an accident, for sure. I've gotten into too many cycling accidents even though I'm not cycling competitively. But yeah, here I am after back at the gym. And the gym is doing pretty good. But let's actually do the last episode recap, shall we? Oh my goodness. First thing I saw is just the pillow talk with Asuka. Oh my god. I think the last episode was actually pretty darn good though. I really enjoyed it until Asuka got that phone call when her parents said that they weren't gonna come home. I'm like, oh my god, please don't do this. Please! But yeah, that was probably the only thing I dislike about the whole episode. Other than that, the romance felt supernatural. The progression in Asuka's training is actually really good. And I was saying this in Venus Blood Frontier, yesterday. I actually recorded Venus Blood Frontier yesterday. But you guys on YouTube won't be hearing this until, I don't know, maybe 3 weeks or maybe 4 weeks later. Since, I record 3 episodes of Aokana and then 2 Venus Blood Frontiers every single week, right? But I was saying how there was this visual novel called Monobeno or something, which basically is a story visual novel, but it has 8 scenes. And the way they put the 8 scenes is actually very amazing in my opinion. If the 8 scenes do not have any impact in the story whatsoever, I think they should be like Monobeno. So I never played Monobeno, so I only heard this from a friend of mine that actually played it. But the way they handle the 8 scenes is that throughout the whole story playthrough, or throughout the whole story, there is no 8 scenes whatsoever. But once you're actually done with the game, you can go to the extras and then there would be 8 scenes. Right? That is actually amazing. You have no idea how amazing that is. For a story visual novel, I think that is, top notch. More games or more visual novels should do that. I don't know why they don't do that. I get it, sometimes it's nice to have, I guess 8 scenes like this one where they set the mood, and then after that you get into an 8 scene. But, I don't know. Me personally, when I see 8 scenes, I don't know, there's a time and place, right, for 8 scenes. When I play a visual novel like this, which is super story-based, I don't want 8 scenes whatsoever. That doesn't mean that I don't like 8 scenes, of course. I'm not like a hypocrite or stuff like that. I do enjoy these 8 scenes sometimes, but there's a time and place, right? That's all I'm trying to say. But yeah, I think last episode we really progressed pretty good with Asuka, right? Let me try to think what happened. We told everyone that we are dating Asuka, and after that, I think damn, it's been a week, so my brain is actually not really computing what happened. I think we talked to... Who was it? I don't know. Was this actually where we see the conclusion with that girl, Irina-san? Or was it the other one? Oh god. The sound or the BGM is still this. I think on the last episode I also said something quite arrogant, by the way. Something about along the lines that I do not want to be the same as like the majority of people. Let me try to explain why I said that. Like, I still feel that way, but there's a reason for that, right? So I'm pretty much a realist. I look at numbers, I look at statistics and whatnot, right? The average person is overweight. The average person is, you know, full of a lot of negative stuff. The average people who get married also get divorced, right? And I just do not want to become one of those people, you know? Like, it's something that I'm not anyone that's really different compared to anyone else. I do not think that way. I'm just like a regular Joe, just like you guys. The thing is, I tried my best to not become a regular Joe by, you know, like training my mind, by learning, by studying more stuff. Basically trying to be the best of my capabilities, right? And I have to be strict with myself. I don't want to just suddenly become complacent and go back to how I was, which was really just a bad... Ooh, I really do not want to go back to how I was. A bundle of procrastination, a bundle of laziness, a bundle of just a lot of negative emotions. Or is it really negative? Not really negative, more like bad emotions, really. But yeah, that's why I'm pretty much saying stuff like that. It's not that I'm saying that I'm above other people or whatnot. It's that I try myself, or I try the best of myself to not become like other people. Because let's be real, right? We can't change other people, but we can always change ourselves for the better, of course. If it's for the worse, then you might want to do something about that. But yeah, enough about that. Let's actually continue with the story. So this is right after the H scene. Dear Lord. Hey, Asuka. What are you doing? Asuka's been blinking rapidly for a while now. And whenever she opens them, a massive smile erupts across her face. What do you mean? Yeah, keep stroking my ego, Asuka. God, I really hate when this happens, by the way. Both in real life and also in game. I feel like when people say this, it's usually not really very sincere. You're wrong. I turned away from her to hide my face. If I am a bit, what's the word I'm looking for? I am a bit fidgety today. I feel like after I cut some calories and lowered my weight, I still drank the same amount of caffeine that I usually do, so... I think my body is actually circulating my caffeine a lot more... Like, it takes longer for the caffeine to actually get out of my body because I'm at a lower body weight, basically, right? So right now I'm kinda hyperactive. I kinda noticed that I speak way faster than usual. Hey, Asuka! She quickly spins me back toward her. Can you blame me? I mean, I'm cuddled up in bed with the girl I love here. Who wouldn't blush in this situation? Like I said, you're wrong. I honestly want to keep looking at Asuka's beautiful face, but I can't handle it right now. And so, I take the path of least resistance by casting my eyes down while still facing her. Yeah?
嫌いになったりしました？
Oh my god, why are you doing this, Asuka? Huh?
その、私今ちょっと調子に乗っちゃったかなって。
God, I am not very good with people that are insecure like this.
それでマサヤさんが私を
I interrupt Asuka by gently tapping the tip of her nose.
マヘさん、
Good. I'm punishing you.
お仕置き？
Oh, sorry. I thought she was done. There's not another ah there. Come on. Freaking localization. I pull Asuka, who has a puzzled expression on her face, into my arms. You trust me, don't you?
はい、それはもう。
And I trust you. Listen, I love you, Asuka. I whisper that into her ear as I stroke her hair gently. And that will never change. So don't even joke about it. Asuka turns even more red.
マサヤさんはすごいです。そんなことをしっかりした声で言えるんですね。
It's only possible because those are my honest feelings.
マサヤさん。
Asuka pulls away from me slightly. Please, no more sex. Then she plants a soft kiss on my lips. Her smile looks divine.
わかりました。冗談でも言いません。私も大好きです。マサヤさん。
With that, she places her hand on my chest.
ドキドキしてる。マサヤさんも私と同じぐらいドキドキしてるんですね。
Oh, yours is just as bad, huh?
はい。触ってみてください。
I take her up on her offer. And when I place my hand against her chest, I sense the rhythmic pounding of her heart.
もうこんなになってます。
As long as you don't get horny, okay, Messiah? Yeah, it's crazy fast. That's not all either. I can feel her warmth right now.
マサヤさんと一緒に練習してる時も楽しいけど、こうやって何もしないで一緒にいるのも楽しいです。
Which do you prefer?
まあ、それは。
She looks extremely troubled.
そんな選べないです。どっちも好きです。マサヤさん、どうかしましたか？
No, it's nothing. No way I'm telling her that her cute reaction stunned me. I swear, chatting with Asuka is enough to make my brain turn to mush.
こんなに近くにいて、お互いの体温も感じられて、夢みたいです。
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. I'm kinda scared I'll wake up even.
マサヤさん、今のはマイナス1点です。
Asuka looks a little miffed. Sorry, I shouldn't have been such a Debbie Downer? God.
そうですよ。想像しただけで悲しくなっちゃいます。
What the fuck? She didn't even say that second part! Ah, this localization. She did say she was gonna cry, but oh my god. What the fuck localization? Asuka's expression sours as she says that. As she says that. Typo?
マサヤさん、キスしたいです。
Your wish is my command. God. I pull Asuka into me again, then claim her lips.
マサヤさん。
And after that, I target her nose and cheeks.
いや、くすぐったいです。
She tries to escape, but I pin her down and shower her with kisses.
マサヤさんがそうするなら、私も。
Asuka starts kissing all over my face in an attempt to compete with me. Sorry, Messiah. I just can't... I don't have it in me to become Messiah, you know? As I said, I just do not feel this way toward any of these characters. I guess I'm definitely one of those people that are a lot more detached compared to a lot of, you know, like... That's just how I view characters. Actually, that's actually how I view people in general too. I don't really have an attachment sort of thing for people in general. I think there's like 3 types of attachment, right? There's people who have the avoidance type, and then people who reciprocate it, and then also the insecure type. But yeah, I feel like I'm definitely part of the avoidance type. I convey my feelings to her while we kiss.
私も大好きです、マサヤさん。
God, that is just making me awkward if I try to voice act that. We latch onto each other, then pull away and whisper each other's names over and over again. And in the end, we keep this up for over an hour straight. Okay, I think we're safe from another 8 scene, thank the Lord. Thank you. Like, I don't mind those scenes, like, I do not mind them at all. As long as it doesn't lead to 8 scenes, okay? As I said, sometimes this game does that. After Misaki's route, I am just paranoid about all the 8 scenes, man. Hey. Oh, sorry. I'm spending the night at the club room. Huh? Of course I'm alone. Don't be silly. I'm hanging up now. Probably talking to our mom.
嘘つきです。
Asuka actually seems to be mad about that little white lie. What? Did he want me to say I was spending the night with a cute girl?
そうやってさりげなく褒めるのずるいです。何も言い返せないです。
I am actually very straightforward with my parents and also my brothers and sister. So if I don't know, that's not something that I would lie, really. Well, yeah, that was my plan. I start stroking Asuka's hair after I say that. I feel like when you're lying to someone, it means that you don't really trust them, right? So... Well, I don't really want to do a character analysis just on just this, like, little white lie. But I just feel like Messiah lying here is weird. Or that he doesn't really trust his mom. But then again, the parents in this game, like in anime or... Yeah, in anime trope in general, the parents don't really play a big role, right? They're, for the most part, actually being sidelined. Your hair is really pretty. What I'm trying to say is that the author probably didn't even think too much by putting that scene with the mom there. But I'm just over-analyzing it. Sorry, as I said, I'm a bit fidgety and kind of hyper-focused because of the caffeine. So if this episode is a bit weird at times, blame the caffeine.
さっきから褒められてばかりです、私。
Only because you're so cute. Asuka presses her body against mine.
マサヤさんの方がずーっとかっこいいですからね。
I really don't think people actually act like this, right? I really hope not, because, I don't know, this to me is just weird. Sure. Asuka seems to love rubbing her head against my chest. Man, that's kind of like how puppies show their affection, huh?
マサヤさん。
Yeah? Asuka looks at me with upturned eyes. Is she tired of rubbing up against me?
ちょっとお願いがあるんです。
Really? Like what?
2つあるんですけど、1つ目は呼び方です。
Huh? What does she mean?
今私ってマサヤさんって呼んでますよね。
Yeah?
それを二人だけでいるときはマサヤくんって呼んでもいいですか？
I actually thought she was gonna drop the whole honorific thing. Go right ahead. Why would you want to change it though?
私、人と知り合ったらどうしても敬語というか丁寧語で喋っちゃう癖があって、それで少し距離ができちゃうんです。
It scares people? Well, maybe when you're a teenager it would scare people, but I think when you're older, having polite speech is actually a positive thing.
だからせっかくお付き合いするんだから頑張ってこの距離を縮めてみようかなって。
People might think that you're a bit stiff though, if you do that. Oh. Asuka's pretty outgoing, so that's a surprise. Well, why don't we try to be more casual around each other then?
それにはもうちょっと慣れが必要そうです。
What's the big deal? Come on, just give it a try. God, I hate you, localization. She looks kinda worried about all this, but I can tell she's about to give in.
マサヤくん、その練習頑張ろうね。
I don't think she actually fumbled that.
笑いましたね今。
Asuka starts poking my chest. She's clearly upset. My bad. It just sounded really weird. Asuka puffs up her cheeks to express her dissatisfaction. You know, it's gonna be real hard to stop teasing her when her pouting is this cute. What's your other request?
そうでした。もう一つのお願いはですね。秋の大会が終わったら言います。
Huh. Okay, exactly my reaction. Huh?
フライングサーカスに関することなので、その時の方がいいかなと思って。
Ah, okay. I remember now for sure. We showed, yeah, last episode we definitely got the resolution with Irina-san, right? Because I remember Messiah showing Asuka how to fly, or you know, his own flying thing, and that was pretty epic. Yeah, I'm starting to remember what happened in the last episode now. It's got something to do with FC. I wonder what she wants. Nothing comes to mind, but I guess it has to be something she finds important. Okay, my turn. I've got a request of my own.
マサヤくんもですか？それはどういう？
Hearing that kun actually throws me off. Not now. We can talk more after the fall tournament.
教えてくださいよ今すぐ。
You first. It's only fair, right?
私のは絶対にダメです。教えられません。
Well, why don't we just agree to tell each other at the same time? Once the fall tournament's over and things have settled down, we can have a long talk about all this. That sound good?
そうですね。じゃあ約束ですよ。
Sure is.
はい。じゃあ指を出してください。
Okay. We make a pinky swear with smiles on our faces. I don't think even back when I was a kid we do those pinky swear things.
青柳まどか部活日誌。夏休みも終わり、学校は9月の新学期に入りました。校内はいろいろと切り替えの時期に入りましたが、秋の大会を控えた FC 部はこれからが本番です。なのでその大半は練習なのですが、それ以外の部分について主に記録していこうと思います。
みんな、夏休みはちゃんと遊んで勉強もしたか？中間テストで泣きを見ないよう今からきちんと対策しておけ。私からは以上だ。
とまあ先生だけに 先生からの先生パンチをいただき、みんな戦々恐々と2学期を迎えたわけです。うどんうどんうどん、みさき先輩みさき先輩みさき先輩、飛びたいです飛びたいです飛びたいです。そんな中、おなじみ FC 部3人娘は平常運転。まあ平穏なのはいいことです。つっても実際練習すると疲れるし、お腹も減るよね。減りますよね。
Why are you having this conversation right next to my ear?
偶然だよ多分。そうですよ多分。
What? Do you guys want me to buy you lunch? Enough! Come on! Shindo-san's done, so you're up next.
ゲーもうなの？うどんよこせブーブー。お菓子持ってきてください先輩。
I mean, it's kind of fair for us to actually provide some lunch for them, though. Shut up already! Just get to work.
腹ペコとその部下1名もまあ変わらず。
Then again, Misaki probably might be just making excuses.
でも不満は言ってるものの、2人とも練習はほんと真面目にやってるようですね。こちら差し入れですわ。そうそう、突然佐藤院さんが現れて、いろいろと食べ物を差し入れしてくださいました。腹ペコ女王を哀れんでなのかなと思いきや、どうもそうじゃなかったようで。畳イワシにかまぼこ、それに昆布。こっちははんぺんにカニカマに魚菓子揚げですね。
Does she just love seafood?
我が佐藤水産工業が世界に誇る水産加工品の数々です。ぜひ皆様で召し上がっていただきたいですわ。
It's just the stuff that she produces, or her company produces.
どうもご実家の宣伝だったみたいです。しかし佐藤院グループは一体何社あるんですかね。公式ホームページからは通販も可能よ。バク転市場からはギフトも。って暮らしのアスカ、あなた何を妙な顔なさっているの？顎出しのバッグもあります。あら、何か不満でもあるのかしら？私、トビウオの出汁はちょっと。何をおっしゃいますか、暮らしのアスカ。トビウオの出汁は死闘に住む者にとって血液も同じよ。食べなければ大きくなれませんわ。違うんです違うんです。まあ文化宗教上の理由などもあり、部分的に意見の相違もあったようですが、佐藤院さんもまたみんなを気遣ってくれていたんですね。
今日は筋トレをするよ。
おお、筋肉か。筋肉界だな。
あの日は兄ちゃんがとにかくうざかったな。まあそんな日もあったってことで省略。
This diary is kinda nice.
そうだ、うざいといえばひなたくんもなんというかダメな部分が露呈してましたね。いや FC の方はさすがなんですが、プライベートの方がまあちょっと。
You did great out there, Asuka.
ありがとうございます。
これで勝率が9割を超えたし、いよいよ最終段階に入ったと言っていいだろうね。とはいえ乾君はその辺の敵とはレベルが違う。分かってるだろうけど、心してかかることだね、倉科君。
はい。
メンタルな部分を突かれるかもしれない。その対策も十分にしておくといい。
でもそれはまさやくんがいれば大丈夫です。
Whoa, Asuka! What are you saying?
そっか、まさやくんがいればね。 アスカはいつからマサヤをくんづけで呼ぶようになったのかな。あ、そういえば。その報告も聞かせてくれるかな、アスカ。わかりました。
No, stop! You aren't telling them anything.
なるほど。それは僕も興味があるね。
Asuka is really easy to peer pressure.
よくわからんが、部の中に秘密はいかんぞ、ひなた。
じゃあ進藤さん、部長と一緒にマサヤを押さえておいてください。
了解だ。
おう。
What the hell? Cut it out!
で、アスカどうなの？ほうほう、マサヤって実は、へえ、ふーん。はあ、二人きりになるとそんな、うわ。
This is so weird. Hey! What are you telling them, Asuka? Stop!
いやー、まさかこんなに堂々とのろけるとは思いませんでしたが、ちなみにもうマサヤくんで統一すればいいじゃんという美咲の提案は退けられて、今まで通りってことになったそうです。でもしばらくはいじられそう。ともあれ、この2人は順調な模様です。末永く爆発するがいいです。で、それはともかく、アスカちゃんの強さはもはや誰もかなわない域にまで到達したのでした。
Go, Asuka!
マサヤさん、いざ練習となるとみんな目の色が変わります。まあそうじゃなければこんな日誌なんか書かずにもっとビシビシ言ってますけどね。おーおー、気合入ってるね、アスカちゃん。次はどんな形で攻めましょうか、美咲先輩。
クラシナ、いいスピードだ。俺の名を受け継ぐのはお前しかいないようだな。
いいね。実に楽しみだよ、倉下君。来年のためよく見ておくんだぞ、一ノ瀬君。
そしてついに大会まで1週間となりました。
Whoa. We're kind of speedrunning this. Are we actually gonna finish the, route this episode?
果たしてどうなるアスカ VS 乾、ついでにどうなるアスカ&ひなた。以上、青柳まどかでした。
You know, if this route only has one H scene, I'd actually be very glad. No joke. But yeah, we're kind of speedrunning the story right
よ
now.
いしょよいしょ。はあ、これで終わりっと。
Sorry for making you help.
いいよいいよ、これもうどんのためと思えば。
I don't remember promising you any udon.
そういうのはあうんの呼吸ってやつでいこうよ。
Yeah, no thanks. I'd rather not have some weird connection that'll drain my wallet. Though, she has been a huge help, so one bowl of udon can't hurt.
しかしこれつけて戦うとか本気で漫画じみてきたな。
Misaki's holding one of the weights she was wearing when she was flying as she says that. Wow, using weights when you're flying? Yeah, I know what you mean. They're apparently pretty effective though. They're weights made specifically for FC training. I asked Shirase-san to get me some to help Asuka.
これつけてもスルスル動けるようになれば外した時はハイパー化しそうだもんね。
She didn't actually say Super Saiyan, but okay, that's fine. That's actually a localization that I can, say is pretty good. Most people would probably get the reference, right? Yup. Still, we gotta make sure Asuka doesn't hurt herself with them. Getting used to flying with more weight on you is bound to help a normal person increase their normal speed. But in exchange, there's more stress in the body.
そうだね。
Plus, I need to make sure this doesn't kill the fun she's having during practice.
ふーん。
Why are you staring at me?
マサヤ、ちょっと変わった。
Huh?
FC を再開する前からだと別人みたいに見える。
You think?
昔のマサヤって他人にそこまで興味がないように見えた。でも今はこんなにアスカのためを思って動いてるじゃない。
Did I actually seem that bad? I guess I wasn't very interested in the affairs of my fellow classmates. See, there's actually nothing wrong with that. The thing was, Messiah wasn't really improving himself as a person, right? Not being interested in the affairs of anyone is actually, like, there's nothing wrong with that at all. Though, that doesn't mean I was focusing on myself or anything. Instead, I was just leading a depressing life where all I did was go through the motions. Yeah, see? Even he says so himself. That was the problem, and not the fact that he wasn't a busybody. There's no doubt in my mind that FC cured me of that illness.
でもマサヤをここまでさせるアスカもまたすごいんだね。
Yeah.
付き合ってよかったと思う。お似合いだよね。
Don't start teasing me now.
じゃなくて本気でそう思ってるんだって。二人ともそれぞれいい方に変わったじゃない。
Oh, I guess that's true. Like Aoi-san said, we didn't understand anything about each other outside of FC. But now that we've gotten closer, we're starting to help fix any issues that are too much for either of us to deal with on our own. Still, I'm a little surprised that Misaki noticed, and kinda happy too. That makes me think she also had her reasons for getting all worked up the last time Inui showed up at our school. Maybe Misaki's a lot better at reading people than I thought.
私さ、正直言ってちょっとアスカが苦手なとこあったんだ。
Well, you were similar to Masaya Misaki. Makes sense. You guys are like polar opposites.
だね。だから夏の大会の後、もし乾さんがやってこなかったら、私アスカとぶつかってたかもしれない。いや、ぶつかる前に部活そのものをやめてたかな。そっちの方が私らしい。
Yeah, which is why I said that this route actually dealt with Misaki's problems very well. I can picture that.
眩しかったんだよね。あんなにまっすぐな子、今まで会ったことがなかったから。
Misaki narrows her eyes enviously after she says that.
私、どんなに好きなことでも、あんなに一生懸命にはきっとなれないもの。
Maybe, Misaki. I don't think I'll ever fall out of love with training. Like, going to the gym actually made me change a whole lot of things and not just, my physical appearance. It teaches me discipline. It teaches me, like, going past your own limits. It basically doesn't just teach you about how to improve your body, but also about your mindset about certain aspects of your life. So, I don't know. I don't necessarily find it fun, right? But I really like the mentality that it taught me, so that's why I never actually stopped doing it.
どこかで飽きるか、壁にぶつかって投げるか、どっちかだと思う。
I'm sure things would have gone well if you chose to put in some real effort. You would have matured into a great player if you put your mind to it. Misaki's eyes go wide as she processes my words. And eventually, she forms a gentle smile.
ありがとう。純粋に嬉しいな。
I'm not trying to flatter you. I really mean it.
わかってるって。マサヤ、そういうとこ不器用だもの。
Well, sorry.
じゃあ秋の大会が終わったら 私もちょっとやってみるかな。努力ってのを真剣にね。
I'm looking forward to that. Misaki spins around, turning her back to me.
さあ、じゃあそろそろ真城が来るから、そっちのことは任せる。
Yeah, this is what I like about, this route, I guess. We didn't even need to do anything for Misaki and she figured out stuff herself. I feel like sometimes games that have routes like this, it makes me feel a bit uncomfortable, right? It always feels like when we're not doing the girl's route, it feels like they're not going to be able to deal with their own issues themselves, right? It's like we're playing God or some sort. So it makes me feel weird. You know? People have the capability to actually fix their own problems. Sometimes they just need that little push. Sometimes they just don't even realize that they can do it. But you don't necessarily have to be the driving force for them to do it. Huh? You aren't gonna watch Asuka practice? We aren't doing the 3 versus 1 practice today, but Misaki usually still sticks around.
ちょっとね。ありえるかもしれなかった未来について、ちょっと感傷的になったのだ。
What the hell is that supposed to mean? It sounds like you're narrating a book.
だよね。だから頭冷やしてくる。そんじゃね、マサヤ。
Yeah. Misaki dashes down the beach and leaves without uttering another word. I guess some part of her still regrets how things turned out. That's why she let me catch a glimpse of her inner turmoil, which she usually keeps locked away. I can't help but wonder how it would have turned out. How different would things be if I chose Misaki over Asuka after the summer tournament? They were relative equals when I made my decision, so it's hard to push that question out of my mind.
こんにちは。あれ？美咲先輩いませんでした？
Oh, Mashiro. Misaki ran over that way. I point across the beach, which makes a disappointed look surface on Mashiro's face.
じゃあここで先輩と二人きりでみんなが来るのを待つんですか？
Wow, that really hurts.
冗談ですよ。でも美咲先輩がいないの残念だな。
It sure didn't sound like you were kidding.
まあいいじゃないですか。二人で待ってましょう。
Yeah. Mashiro sits down and starts gazing at the waves that are breaking at the beach. Maybe she can't think of anything to discuss with me. Still, this is pretty damn awkward, so I'd better break this silence. Hey, Yeah, I've got to get her talking.
ねえ先輩。
Or not, I guess. Yeah?
率直に言ってください。
About what?
私って弱っちいですよね。
Where'd that come from?
練習しても考えてやってみても、それでも全然上手くなる気配がないですよね。
Maybe you need a different sort of practice, Mashiro.
それって才能がないのかなってちょっと卑屈になってたとこでした。
I will always say this, but not having talent doesn't mean you can't improve, okay? It just takes a lot longer for you to improve.
だからさっきのはその確認です。
No talent, huh? Until recently, my lack of talent fueled my depression, giving me a reason to act like a total coward. However, my opinion on the matter has changed thanks to Asuka. Mashiro,
はい。
the answer to your question is yes.
ですよね。
But I don't agree with that second part.
次の話って才能がどうとかいうことですか？
Yeah. How do you explain Asuka's growth if FC skill is based purely on talent?
アスカ先輩ですか？だって先輩はすごいじゃないですか。 強いしかっこいいし。
Don't you remember what she was like when she first came to Kunahama?
そうですけど、でもあの状態から上手くなったのなんてそれこそ才能じゃ。
Nah, she has both, Mashiro. No, listen. Asuka definitely isn't some innately talented prodigy. If anything, that's Misaki.
そんなの全然。
Asuka's passion is the source of her rapid improvement. And yet, she still put in a ton of work without ever complaining. I do feel like, her talent is definitely on par with Misaki. Gotta remember, Misaki actually did do FC in middle school, right? So she put in effort that we did not see. Asuka did this only when she came to our high school. That's how she got so good. Messiah is underplaying Asuka's talent here for sure.
それじゃあ私も一生懸命頑張っていればアスカ先輩みたいになれたのかもってことですか。
Well, maybe not, but I'm sure you could get close. It might take you 10 years, but, you know, doesn't really matter, right? As long as you're actually passionate about getting better. Anyway, point is, you shouldn't give up because of a lack of talent. Hell, I bet Asuka would be pissed if she ever heard you say that. Mashiro turns to the sea again. There's no wind today, so the waves are slow and gentle.
もしですよ。もし私がアスカ先輩以上に練習してすごく頑張ったら、ひょっとしたらマサヤ先輩は私と一緒に頑張ったりとかしてました。
Oh, sorry about that. I actually skipped her dialogue. I actually do not like where this is going. Or not where this is going. I don't like these subtle hints of these girls actually sending signals to Messiah for unknown reasons. Like, what the hell? Of course. Not. Let's be real, Messiah. Mashiro can't be the Nui. Not in the fall tournament. You're deranged. Even if she worked her ass off, it's impossible.
そんな即答でいいんですか？
That is a very, like, careless answer. It's going to boost her, confidence, of course. But that is very, very careless. Look, I never once told you not to work hard, yeah?
あ、はい。
If either you or Misaki had an actual goal in mind, I would have done my best to help you fulfill it. It's not like I favored Asuka or anything. What? Are you serious? What? What? Okay, I don't believe a word that Messiah is saying right now. What the fuck? She just earned her place by working harder than anyone else. I mean, that's my whole job as your coach.
そうですか。だったらやってみればよかったな。
What? Mashiro doesn't repeat herself. Instead, she just looks out at the shimmering sea. That gorgeous, glowing sight that's produced once the sunlight is reflected by the water. It's breathtaking.
基礎練終わりました。
Nice. Man, you sure took your time today.
あれ、今日は人数が少ないんですね。
Only Mashiro's here right now.
アスカ先輩。はい、ましろちゃんなんでしょう。
Mashiro suddenly latches onto Asuka's arm.
今度アスカ先輩の話いっぱい聞かせてください。はい、いいですよ。ありがとうございます。
Man, Mashiro's really cute when she acts all sweet like this. God, you're so weird, Messiah. What the fuck? What the hell? I don't understand. I'm sure Asuka's thinking the exact same thing, since her face is now dark red.
それとマサヤ先輩の話もですよ。
I don't know, maybe I just don't compliment people like all that much. She's cute because she did that? Huh. Why? I don't know, I don't understand how that would be considered cute.
それはさすがに怒られちゃうかも。
Asuka timidly looks over to me. It definitely will.
ほらほら、いいじゃないですか。それぐらいマサヤ先輩ってケチですよね。
Cut it out. Very nice. Your form's a lot more stable now. Yeah, I feel like this scene right now, this current like scene arc, is trying to subtly give you hints about what's bothering these girls, right? And I actually do not like it. If you manage to maintain this form during vertical movement, your speed should go up considerably. Give it a try.
わかりました。
It feels a bit out of place because we haven't really been doing this throughout the whole route, and then suddenly we just get these single scenes with these girls, so it's just out of place in my opinion. Ichinose follows my instructions and soars through the dark sky. Gotta say, this whole style of hers really suits her serious personality. Okay, let's stop here for today. We're done with practice, so we take a break in the sky.
ひなたさん、
Ichinose bows her head to me.
ありがとうございます。ここのところ毎日練習を手伝っていただいて。
Now you say this. This was never mentioned in the route ever. And it's been 8 hours since the route started, Rika. You're always helping Asuka, so this is the least I can do for you.
いえいえ、それだけじゃお返しになりません。今度何かお料理作って持っていきますね。あ、でもアスカさんに誤解されちゃいますかね。
You don't have to worry about that.
ひなたさんが気にしなくてもアスカさんは気にすると思いますよ。
You think?
そうです。気をつけた方がいいですよ、ひなたさん。
It's just food. Okay? I'm a pretty carefree guy, but I guess that's gotta change now that I'm dating someone. Really? I feel like that shouldn't really be an issue. It's food. I've never even considered the possibility of doing anything like that with Ichinose though.
それにしても
Ichinose pauses and takes a deep breath. This must be something important.
なんか最初に疑ったのがバカみたいですね。
Huh? When that happened?
最初の高藤での練習の時、私だいぶ失礼なことを言っちゃったじゃないですか。
Alright. Wow. It's only been half a year, but it feels like that happened a lifetime ago.
それなのに今じゃこうやって誰よりも信頼して練習を見てもらっていて、巡り合わせって本当に不思議です。
Yeah, totally. I first ran into Asuka by accident, and even us joining the Kunahama FC club came down to a chance meeting. If just one thing happened in a slightly different way, nothing would be the same.
もしひなたさんがもう少し前に FC を再開していたら、
Yeah, I really dislike this subtle foreshadowing thing.
そしたら高藤に入っていたかもしれないんですよね。
Yeah, maybe. It's honestly hard to say, since Aoi-san's presence would have made Kunahama an appealing option. Though, if I had returned to FC, she probably would have told me to go with the top FC school in the region. So yeah, Ichinose is probably right.
そうしたら 日向さんは先輩だったわけですね。
True. And Satoin-san could have been my classmate. She's pretty hard to handle. So how would that have gone? Well, once you get to know her, it's obvious that she's actually considerate and kind. So I'm sure we would have gotten along just fine.
そうですね。想像するとちょっとおかしいです。
Yeah, I bet it would have been pretty fun.
進藤先輩も佐藤院先輩もきっと今とは全然違ったでしょうし、それに私も。
Ichinose stops talking suddenly. Is something wrong? Ichinose.
私も。
Something must be really wrong.
ですね。私も変わります。これから。
Cool? I guess what she was gonna say doesn't really matter. It's fine as long as she's made up her mind.
もう一回だけ飛んでみてもいいですか？
So, I feel like the reason why they're actually showing you these other girls like what ifs, like, you know, just a tiny glimpse of what their route is going to entail, is because Asuka's choice was actually the first one, right? So, the game or the author probably wanted to, yeah, just showcase some parts of what could have happened in their routes. So the author basically assumes that we're doing Asuka's route first for weird reasons, which I don't know why. I guess it makes sense considering you do get Asuka as a heroine choice first. But I would feel very awkward to actually choose Asuka first considering, you know what I like my reasoning, right? I know for a fact that Asuka's story is most likely going to be very good, which is why I actually save her for last. Yeah, go ahead. I guess some people are not like me. They're kind of impatient and probably would just want to do Asuka's route. Ichinose cheerfully takes off into the starry sky. And this last bit of flight is totally different. In fact, I'd even say Ichinose's style has changed entirely. It seems almost mischievous now. How would she learn how to be mischievous though? I feel like that one actually doesn't make too much sense. Masaki's and Mashiro's I can understand, but... I don't know. We're 3 days out from the fall tournament. It's about time to put an end to this practice. So I address everyone that's gathered. You've all done great. Now, we just have to go out there in 3 days and beat Saki Inui. Tomorrow, we're mainly going to discuss strategy. And the day after that has been set aside for the rest and relaxation. For rest and relaxation. Obviously, that means this is our final proper practice session. I can see them tense up as they realize what I'm getting at.
それで今日はどんな練習にするのかな。
最後だから全員対アスカってのでどう？それは大変そうです。
No, I've got something else planned. Something that's probably way harder.
はあ？それより厳しい？一体何が待ってるんでしょうか？
早速教えてもらおうかな、日向くん。
Fine. We move to the beach. And once we get there, we spot a tall woman in a white coat.
よ、遅かったな、みんな。
まさかアスカ先輩の最後の練習相手ってそうきましたか。
確かにこれは僕たち全員を相手にするより大変な相手だね。
Yeah.
今日クラシナの相手をするのは私だ。よろしくな。
Asuka's a nervous wreck. Guess I'm not surprised.
私先生が FC するとこって初めて見るかも。
俺だってそうだよ。ていうか日向以外は全員そうじゃないか。
いや、僕は見たことあるよ。もう何年も前になるけどね。
そっか、進藤さんは見てておかしくないか。どんな選手だったんですか、鏡先生は。
どんな選
どういうタイプだったのかとか、得意技とか。
手？それは難しい質問だね。そうだな、強いて言えば
強いて言えば。
強い。
え？
いや、ふざけてるんじゃないんだ。ただそれしか言いようがないんだよ。 FC 選手鏡葵は他を寄せつけないほどに強かった。それしか印象にないんだ。スピード、勝負感、駆け引き、各種動作、全てにおいてハイレベルなのはもちろん、動きにも無駄がなく美しかった。
進藤さんをしてそう言わせるんだ。
むしろなんで選手を辞めたのかわからないぐらいだ。間違いなく世界に通用する選手だったから。だから今日ここで鏡先生の試合が見られるのは FC の選手として本当に貴重でありえないことなんだ。
ありえないこと。
それだけ日向君の存在が大きいんだろうかね。
そっか、頼んだのは日向くんですもんね。
Thank you, Miss Kagami. I honestly didn't expect you to agree.
お前が空に戻ってきたんだ。私がくすぶっている理由などは何もないだろ。
She was teaching or she was coaching Asuka when we were doing Misaki's route. I don't think Asuka would have been able to do or to copy her skill or, you know, her technique that she did, which I forgot what it was, without her actually showing it, so she definitely did that in Misaki's route too, I would think. Oh.
マサヤがこの半年で何を持ってきたのか。クラシナと戦えば全てわかりそうだ。実に楽しみだ。
There's a huge grin on her face. And honestly, I haven't seen that smile in years. My body trembles for a moment. She isn't gonna hold back. I know I asked her to face Asuka, but I can't help but wonder if this is really a good idea. Like, I'm sure Aoi-san isn't going to do anything that may hurt Asuka, but she's still really scaring me here.
準備終わりました。それでは練習試合を行います。
Press comes up from below.
では両者準備ができ次第始めます。
Press places the whistle in his mouth after he says that.
準備できました。いつでも大丈夫です。
こちらもだ。いつでもいいぞ。
Press puffs off his cheeks. And then...
さあ、ついてこられるか私に。
What came first, the whistle or Aoi-san's movement? She moves so fast that it's hard to even tell. Aoi-san's part wait a second before Asuka even moves a muscle.
早い。
これって乾さんよりずっとすごい。
Aoi-san looks like a streak of light as she rockets towards second. I'm surprised too, but I can't waste more time. Asuka. Don't panic. You'll play right into her hands if you do. Just jump to the second line and get ready to intercept her.
わかりました。落ち着いてるね、ひなたくん。いつも以上に頼もしいです、先輩。
きっと分かっているんだろうな、彼には。
何がですか？
鏡先生の恐ろしさと、そしてその相手とどう戦うかって。
それはマサヤが先生と古い知り合いだからですか？
もちろんそれもある。だけど過去の記憶だけじゃ対処しきれないことがたくさんあるだろう。この半年で学んだこと、 その経験が彼の出す指示の裏付けになってる。日向君もまた凄まじいまでに成長を遂げているんだ。
そっか、そうだよね。いつも部室で話してる時の先輩とは全くの別人に見えます。
Man, I really don't like how they keep complimenting me. Aoi-san touches second. That's 0-1. Damn, that's impressive.
乾さんの到達タイムより2秒も早い。
That may not seem like much, but every single millisecond counts in FC. So 2 seconds is a huge lead. It's also a huge lead in freaking cycling. I'm guessing that Aoi-san probably tuned her boots or shoes into a lot of speed, and that's actually how she you know, that's her style of play. Heck, maybe even she might be able to change her style of play depending on the opponent. But like I said, I don't know whether or not that's actually legal in FC, right? That's actually the first thing that I would have done if I was an FC player. Like, depending on what info I know from a person or from the opponent that I would be facing, I would tune up my shoes based on how to counter their style of play, right? That means that you're going to be able, or you need to be able to play your FC style based on as a speeder, as an all-rounder, and as a fighter, right? But that doesn't mean that it's impossible. You can do it. Because, you know, if the speed and stuff in this whole like sport is limited based on your engine, basically. Like, it's how you drive a car, right? A car with the same specs would have the same max speed, but it depends on how you actually drift, how you actually drive the technique, whether or not you can maintain that same maximum speed for how long, right?
っていうか先生、フライングスーツも着てないのに。そうですよね。動きにくそうな服なのに全くハンデとかなさそう。
Or maybe I'm making excuses about about how the game actually just wants to portray Aoi-san to be this like godlike being at FC. Maybe what I said doesn't really apply to this at all, and they just want Aoi-san to be like super godly at the game.
さあ、ここからどう仕掛けるか。
Asuka reached the second line.
着きました。
Good. Now wait there. Once Miss Gagami starts closing in, it's our turn.
はい。
Aoi-san appears before Asuka nearly instantly.
ああ、乾張りの当選簿か。しかし、私を止められるかな。
いえ、当選簿はしません。私は。
I tell her it's time to pull out all the stops, and in response, Asuka gets moving.
先生の背後を取りに行きます。
Asuka starts moving between 5 set points, which makes it impossible to guess her angle of attack. A pentagram of her after images forms around Aoi-san as she darts between them at top speed. Aoi-san sounds really surprised.
高い完成度だ。クラシャ君、本当に腕を上げたな。
ですね。
Asuka's technique receives high praise from Shindo-san and Rika, who've been helping her develop it.
多角形連撃。やっているとは知っていたが、まさかこのレベルまで達しているとはな。まるで世界レベルの選手とやっているようだ。
Her tone of voice is calm, but I can tell she's nervous. Okay, strike while the iron's hot.
はい、行きます。
Asuka launches her attack from the vertex. Vertex? I've never seen that word before. That's hardest to spot. She uses the force of her turn to boost her speed as she air kick turns toward Aoi-san.
それは読めるぞ。
Unfortunately, Aoi-san seems to have guessed where the attack was coming from. She nimbly evades Asuka's attack with the grace of a butterfly. This is your chance! Now!
はい。
Asuka instantly air kick turns to reverse her course. And thanks to that, she manages to touch Aoi-san's wide open back.
やるな。
Wow, even Aoi-san's praising her. Nice. They're even at 1-1.
やったすごいです。
いやまだだ。ここでもう1ポイント取らないと。
Shindo-san's right. We're even now, so we need another point to win. However, Aoi-san's going to be a lot more careful from this point on. That's why we need to score again right away. Otherwise, we're in trouble. Go for another one, Asuka.
はい準備します。
Sorry, I thought she was done. I'm getting excited. There's a gap between them because of the repulsion from when she touched Aoi-san. And Aoi-san uses that to escape upward in an attempt to claim the high ground. Her back's wide open again. This is it!
マサヤ、
Yeah. Huh? What, Miss Kagami? Why is she talking to me right now?
昔散々言ったはずだぞ。あからさまなチャンスは間違いなく落とし穴だと。
Her words make my hair stood on end. This is bad, Asuka! Stop and reverse! Damn it! My warning's too late.
クラシナ、もらった。
Aoi-san spins around in a spot. That gets her out of harm's way and allows her to reach Asuka's back. Great. Now it's 1-2 in Aoi-san's favor.
せっかく同点に追いついたのに。今の先生って何やったの？どうしたんでしょうね。
Everyone's confused by what just happened. Makes sense. Aoi-san was really fast, so it was hard to even notice.
どうしたマサヤ。あれぐらいのフェイント予想できたはずだぞ。
Yeah, I messed up. If I'd guessed what she was gonna do, Asuka could have avoided her attack. But honestly, how was I supposed to know she was gonna pull that out in a practice match? It seems like she's taking this really, really seriously. This'll be tough. Are you really gonna go all out?
当たり前だ。全力でやらなければお前にもクラシナにも失礼だからな。
The fact that Messiah thinks that Aoi-san was gonna hold back is pretty insulting, to be honest. Fine. Guess I'll get serious too.
そう来なくてもな。クラシナ、気合い入れていけよ。
はい次はやり返します。
いいぞ、その勢いだ。なりふり構わずやり合うことで真の勝負ができる。さあ来なさい。私は強いぞ。
Aoi-san spreads her arms wide as she says that. I haven't felt this way in ages. Aoi Kagami was once a professional skywalker who was known throughout Japan. And here she is again, right before my eyes, just as strong and skilled as ever. I want to beat her. Those are my honest feelings. However, that's not where our road ends. Asuka and I will beat her and travel beyond the sight she's seen.
なんかもう見てるだけで消耗しそうな戦いだね。私も何が何だか。先生、今まででもめちゃくちゃ強かったのに、その上に本気出されたら勝てないですよね。どうなんですか、進藤先輩。
素晴らしい。神様だ。やっぱり。
You're fucking insane, Shindo-san. It's always not a good idea to have someone as like a, you know, if you think of someone as a god, there's going to be something that you're gonna be disappointed on at some point. I think I've already said this, but it's okay to get inspired by someone, but putting them on a pedestal is not healthy. They're a person just like anyone else.
船浜の生んだ大スター鏡葵と白瀬隼人、もう見ることなんてできないって思ってた神様のうち、一方の試合を 卒業間近で見ることができるなんてやめるわけにはいかなくなってしまったな。
先輩、そのやめるって
僕はね、フライングサーカスをやめるつもりだった。
どうしてですか？
僕はこのスポーツで一度頂点に立った。でも来週は常に不安で押しつぶされそうだった。いただいた様々な誘いも全て断ろうとしていた。
You know how ridiculous that sounds, Shindo-san? See, here's the thing what I dislike about the FC, the whole FC tournament thing, or the whole FC that's happening in high school in this game. It's like they don't understand just how different FC is internationally, right? It's like they're not taking a look at what's going on internationally. They're not doing the strategies that happen internationally and stuff like that. Which is why Aoi-san said, wow, Asuka is just like facing someone that's in the international level, right? It's pretty arrogant to think this way. Because he hasn't gotten to that point yet, but he's already looking down on it.
だけど今気が変わった。ここに来いって言ってるんだよ、鏡先生は。僕は決めた。
一体
Oh, sorry about that. This just feels very awkward.
世界へ行けと言ってるんださ。そうしなければ見えない景色があるってことを今あの二人に教えているんだよ、先生は。
See, here's the thing. You don't need to see someone in the international level to actually know this, Shindo-san. I feel like this is coming from someone who's just very inexperienced. Right? That's why you have that mentality about how you're gonna still reign even if you go into the international stage because you're already good enough at the amateur regional levels. Bro, you're not even at the nationals. Or I guess even he was dominating in the nationals, right? So I don't know. But you know, like internationally, you're not being constricted or you're not restricted by people that are at the same age group as you anymore. Right? You could be facing someone when you're 20. You could be facing someone who's at 29, who clearly has 9 years above you in terms of experience. The match is raging on. Half the time has run out by now, and they've both completed a full lap around the field, which has added to the point total. However, we haven't managed to pull ahead of her at all. Aoi-san's been in the driver's seat this whole time.
なんとか先に。
They're sitting at 3-4. Aoi-san beat Asuka to the punch on the second line, which got her the fourth point. So our only choice is to go for second.
スピード勝負では分が悪いだろう、クラシナ。
Aoi-san chases after her, shooting straight towards second.
そんなことありません。
Asuka refuses to lose as she takes the shortest possible route to the boy. But even so, the gap between them is closing.
そんなことあるようだが。
Asuka is clearly frustrated.
アスカが不得意なスピード勝負か。先生も厳しいね。しかしでも自分が有利な勝負に持ち込むのは先方としては基本ですから。
True?
そうなんだよね。まあでもマサヤも何か考えてるんじゃないの？でもまだ何も動きませんね。
いや、V に近づいたところで何か仕掛けてくるはずだ。
Aoi-san's flying in the same horizontal plane as the boy. Asuka, on the other hand, is flying a slightly wavy line, so she's definitely at a disadvantage. Asuka, can you move upward?
はい。でもそれだと先
That's fine. Fly up slowly so she doesn't notice.
わかりました。
Asuka adjusts her trajectory slightly like I instructed. The vertical distance between them is gradually increasing.
どうした？かけっこで叶わないと見て上空から背中でも狙いに来たか？
Aoi-san starts taunting us as she continues on her way towards second. And before long, she passes Asuka and takes the lead.
ああ、ついに抜かれちゃったよ。もう先輩は何してるんですか。ドッグファイトでもないのに上へ行くとか。進藤先輩、日向さんの狙いが分かったんですか？
多分ね。
You know, I actually hate it when when they try to hype things up with like commentary from the sidelines instead of just showing us what's going on. I actually hate this shit. Shindo-san knows, huh? Aoi-san sounds impressed. Guess she's figured it out as well. Asuka rushes down toward the boy from above.
なるほどね。私の動きそのままでは直線での戦いで私に勝てるのは困難。ならば重力を利用して落とせば変速のローヨーヨーを使えば軌道も一定になるし速度だって私を上回る。正解。なぜ？
And that's 4-4. We finally caught up again.
よし！やったー！これで同点だね！何か？
さっきの鏡先生の発言からすれば今のセカンド V を巡る動きが予想できたんじゃないか。
おお、言われてみればそうかもしれない。重力を使った戦法自体は基本戦略だもんね。
鏡先生が真剣勝負をしているのは間違いないんだ。その時々に何かしらのメッセージを送っているように。
メッセージですか？
おそらくひなた。
Something strange has been happening for a while now. We've been engaging in a serious battle with Aoi-san this whole time. I can't even afford to lose focus for a moment, so I'm in a constant state of high alert, which should be wearing me out. And yet, why does this feel so nostalgic? Somehow, this whole thing seems awfully familiar. I'm sure this isn't just my imagination. Think, Messiah. She started the match with a speed race. Then she pulled out a feint in a dogfight. And after that, she combined quick horizontal movements with clever flight path selection and the force of gravity to advance toward the next boy. Ah! My jaw drops. Miss Kagami, don't tell me. It can't be.
気づいたみたいだな、ナセヤ。
Aoi-san's voice sounds pretty damn gentle as she says that. I'm just sorry it took this long.
まったく、昔だったら罰ゲームものだ。
一体何のことなんですか？
Asuka's confused by our exchange. She's been replicating them the whole time.
重なってた？
The things she and I practiced together.
昔の練習に？
That's right. She's just been pulling off things we used to go over this whole time. In order to teach me how to fly fast, she corrected my form endlessly. In order to teach how to come out on top in a dogfight, she taught me how to slip out of an opponent's reach. She also taught me how to detect and counter feints, then get away. And finally, she taught me how to reach a boy with the help of gravity. I've gone through all of this in the past. I've witnessed all these techniques that the champion, Aoi Kagami, has mastered many times. After all, she once taught me each and every one of them. She's been training us this whole time.
そうだったんですか？
だがそれもこれで最後だ。
Aoi-san's voice sounds somewhat sad as she says that.
マサヤ、覚えてるか？一度だけ見せたあの技。
What do you... Before I finish my question, I realize what she means. Wait, You're not gonna use it on Asuka, are you?
試合時間も残り少ない。それに最後を飾るにはちょうどいいと思わないか。
No. That's actually probably a bit too much for Asuka to handle. But I guess in your eyes, that's a necessary step that'll help her grow.
マサヤさん、あれって何なんですか？
Man, they're really hyping up this move, but we've already seen it happen in Misaki's route, and Asuka clearly could have actually replicated. Watch her carefully.
行くぞ。
Aoi-san disappears after she yells that.
先生、どこですか？
Around you, Asuka.
周りって、
Asuka moves her head left and right in attempt to find her. I think they're supposed to be on there in an attempt to find her. However, wow, not even saying Aoi-san, huh? God damn it, I hate that when the localization does this. Clearly, there's no way Masaya actually will say Aoi here. However, Aoi-san's circling Asuka at a constant high speed, which makes it hard to follow her. The bright contrails engulf Asuka, coloring her surroundings and quickly take the form of a perfect circle that's reminiscent of a halo. Angelic Halo. That's what they named the move at the World Championship. It's a special move that cuts off any hope of escape. Its beauty belies its danger, which is why it earned that almost ironic name.
もうちょっと理解超えてるんだけど、白く光ってるところに先生が飛んでるんですよね。ってことだよね。
すごいな。この技まで出てきてしまうのか。
進藤先輩は見たことがあるんですか？
まさかもう伝説レベルの話だよ。鏡先生が世界大会で一度だけ使った技でその後封印したぐらいの知識しかない。
封印しちゃったんだ。どうしてですか？
禁じ手だからだろう。アンジェリック・ヘイロンは膨大な体力を消費するため残り時間の少ない時にしか使えない技だ。でも発動している間は相手に一切の自由を与えないことから物議を醸した技でもあった。
Why would it be controversial? It's not like everyone could actually use this technique.
乾さんのやってきた鳥かごみたいなものなんですか？
バードケージに比べればその支配力は低いけれど絶望的な状況を作り出すことにかけては引けを取らないね。夏の大会で飛沢君と一ノ瀬君がやった試合のこと覚えているかな？はい、
覚えています。
あの試合飛沢君が一ノ瀬君の周りを回転して時間切れを狙っただろう。
Sorry about that. You guys probably heard the creak of my chair.
はい、しました。
簡単に言ってしまえばアンジェリック・ヘイローはあれを凄まじくハイレベルにしたものだ。
ハイレベルに攻撃できない状態に強制的に追い込んでしまうということですか？
そういうことだね。逃げようとして倉科さんが動けば高速移動中の鏡先生に捕まってしまう可能性が高い。
Yeah, because she's probably at high speed or top speed right now.
あの中から逃げるって。
よほどタイミングよく高速で逃げ出さないと連続得点を取られてしまうかもしれないね。
でも鏡先生が履いているシューズって飛燕シリーズの旧モデルですよね。
飛燕シリーズの後円旧モデルとはいえ当時のハイエンドだ。今でも愛好者は多いよ。
確か飛燕シリーズはオールラウンダーのブラシュじゃ。それっておかしくない？ファイター用のブラシじゃないと。ファイターのブラシでもあの速さはおかしいけど。
理屈はエアキックダウンやコブラと同じだよ。
どういうことですか？
エアキックダウンは体を丸めて足と腕を触れ合わせて メンブレンの移動をショートカットさせて急速ターンを可能にする技だよね。それの応用で同じ方向へとメンブレンの移動を一瞬で変えるのがアンジェリック・ヘイローだ。腕を体に沿わせてまっすぐに飛ぶ。その腕をタイミングよく体に触れたり離したりする。そうやって圧倒的な加速を可能にするんだ。
理屈は分かったような気がしますけど、どうしてこの技はメジャーにならないんですか？
飛沢君はエアキックターンを絶え間なく100回連続で決めることはできるかな？
絶対に無理です、そんなの。
そういうことだよ。逆方向へ力を移すのと同じ方向へ力を移すのとでは後者の方がはるかに難しいんだ。自分で言うのも変だけど、僕みたいなコブラの使い手は少ない。コブラは同一方向での急停止急加速だ。
どちらも難度は高いけど、まだそちらの方がメンブレンを移動させるタイミングは簡単なんですね。
そういうことだね。
Man, they're really hyping up this move, but because I've already seen it in freaking Misaki's route, I'm actually not as hyped. Doesn't mean that this is not a high-level move after they explain like how it actually does happen. But we kind of already know that Asuka was able to do this, right?
アンジェリック・ヘイローのように急加速だけを続けるのはメンブレンから加速の部分だけ取り出す必要がある。僕らも2秒が限界だ。
進藤さんで2秒。
2秒じゃ武器になるほどの加速はできない。つまり使えない。
True, how long did Asuka use it for though? I don't think she actually used it for that long. Maybe she actually perfected it here. Or maybe not perfect, but she's gonna be able to use it for quite a while.
鏡先生みたいに2分近く続けるのは普通の人間には不可能だ。ただし弱点もあ
じゃあそこをつけば。
る。だがこの場合無意味な弱点だけどね。強引な加速は直線移動できない。なぜならメンブレンのバランスが崩れるからね。
そうなんですか。
高速移動を続けていると次第に円を描く。前に進めない以上普通は使い道はないんだけど、ああやって技にしてしまうのが鏡先生のすごいところ。
She's challenging us to break through that, huh? She only ever showed me it as a cautionary tale, to warn me off from trying anything like it. The fact that she's actually using it now means she really wants to win. Question is, how are we supposed to beat an invincible move?
マサヤさん、
Asuka sounds worried.
乾さんの技の時みたいにこの技も隙がありません。どこに向かっていっても止められてしまいそうで。
If Asuka carelessly tries to break through, Aoi-san will score. And if she tries to fly up, Aoi-san will just use her high speed to touch her back. There's no escape route. However, if we do nothing, she'll just wait until the last second, then rush towards second to win. I know that's her plan. Think, Messiah. There has to be an answer. Turn to the sky, and don't avert your eyes. I try to recall what Aoi-san said when she showed it to me. Remember. I have to remember.
いいかマセヤ、この技は禁じ手なんだ。
禁じ手。
使っている側にも後ろめたさがある。やってはいけないと思いながら使っている。だからその心の隙をつくんだ。まっすぐに相手を捉えてつけ。
So it's like a mental thing that she's feeling?
まっすぐにつく。
そうだ。怪しいことしてるやつは絶対に一番上へ行けない。それを信じていれば勝てるんだ。
Is it really such a shady tactic? I feel like it's not a shady tactic because, just like what Shindo-san said, not everyone can do this. And it's not like they're hurting anyone. It's legit just based on pure skill. So what? Aoi-san is gonna feel guilty while she's doing this angelic halo thing? And then Asuka's gonna see that point when she's actually feeling guilty and then just go straight? Is that what's gonna happen? Right, I remember now. She actually did teach me how to beat this move. Asuka.
Hi.
Fly straight ahead as soon as I give you the signal. Don't hesitate, okay?
迷わずですか？
That's right. If you have any second thoughts, you won't make it out of the ring. I'll tell you when to go for her back, so just believe in me and shoot straight ahead.
それなら大丈夫です。マサヤさんを信じることだけは自信があります。
Yeah, I feel the exact same way about you.
はい。
I strain my eyes in order to carefully watch Aoi-san's movements. At a glance, there don't seem to be any gaps. Asuka can slip through. However, there's always a chance as long as a Skywalker and their second trust each other to make the right call. The true enemy here is fear. There's no way I'll mess this up. I work at the optimal time by measuring her speed.
試合時間残り1分。
We've got no time. This is our last chance to win this match. I'll tell Asuka to go when Aoi-san's on her 7. That should work. 3, 2, 1. Now! The moment I give her that signal, Asuka's body catapults forward. A flash of red light is now visible within the ring.
動いた。
お願い。
The two lights clash as everyone looks on in anticipation. And the ring gets torn apart. Our trust triumphs.
試合終了。5対4でクラシナの勝利。
I mean, Shindo-san did say, like, she wasn't able to move forward, right? So, she wasn't going to be able to move. You know, if Asuka was moving slowly forward, like, she wasn't able to actually move along the ring with her, right? So I actually thought about actually just going straight too. But the thing is, if we fail, I think both of them would actually get hurt, right? Because she was just going so fast. But yeah, that's actually not really hard to do. Well, you do have to just trust your gut and believe that you don't get struck by her during just going through the ring. But I don't know. I feel like that's more RNG than anything.
やったー！アスカの勝ちだ！すごい！よくあんな技から抜け出せたね！すごいよ、アスカちゃん！
Cheers erupt from all around us, but
あれ？私勝ちました。
Asuka still can't process what just happened. She's just floating there with a confused look on her face. Just land first, Asuka.
はい。
Asuka listens to me and flies down. And when she does, she spots Aoi-san, who's been waiting for her on the ground this whole time.
クラシナ、
はい、先生。
お前の勝ちだ。おめでとう。
Aoi-san walks up to Asuka and gives her a pat on her shoulders. If she were doing not that tactic, I think she could have definitely won. I guess at the end of the day, she was still trying to teach Asuka and Messiah like what to do, or, you know, she wants to teach them what. Well, she wants to teach them something, I don't know what. Maybe to break through that, I don't know.
ってことは、私、あの技を破れたんですね。
That's right, Asuka. You did it.
いえ、違いますよ、マセヤさん。
Huh?
私たちがやったんです。そうですよね。
Damn you, power of friendship. Yeah, we did.
そうだ。セコンドとスカイウォーカーの信頼だ。そこさえ忘れなければ、乾にだって勝てるさ。
I feel like this is so bullshit. I can't believe they actually pulled this shit at the very end. In Masaki's route, it makes sense because they got a freaking secret technique that most people wouldn't even do, but this is definitely the reason why my friend called this shonen. God, literally the power of friendship.
先生、
おめでとう。まずはステージ1のクリアだ。クラシだ。
はい、ありがとうございます。アスカ、やったじゃない。アスカ先輩すごいです。先生に勝っちゃいました。よかったね。頑張った甲斐があったよね。
Madoka's right. It seems like everything is gonna be okay at this point.
ひとまずやったね、ひなたくん。
お疲れ様でした。
Thanks. Seems like we managed to pull out a win somehow.
とんでもない。すごい試合を見せてもらったよ。むしろ僕の方がお礼を言いたいぐらいだ。
Shindo-san.
自信を持って戦うといい。乾咲は確かに強敵だが、君たちなら相手として不足はないはずだ。
Thank you.
アスカさんをねぎらってあげてくださいね。
Sure thing. But before that, there is someone I have to meet. Miss Kagami. Aoi-san standing on the beach in her usual confident pose, gazing out at the sea. And when she hears me call out to her, she turns toward me and smiles.
マサヤ。
She says my name all the time. However, I haven't felt this emotional about it since back when I was still a kid. Thanks for the match, Miss Kagami.
昔私が言っていたことを覚えていてくれたようだな。
Yeah. Though I did get some things wrong at the start. Sorry about that.
いいんだ。得点も失点も全て勉強だ。全て活かして試合でぶつけるんだ。いいな。
I promise I will. And I'm definitely gonna keep my word.
マサヤには礼を言わなくてはな。
What? No. I need to thank you. Aoi-san shakes her head as she hears my reply.
いや、礼を言うのはこちらの方だ。お前たちには長年付き添った亡霊を払ってもらったんだからな。
See, I don't think it's really her fault what happened to Messiah. Though I do think when she's not doing anything for the past decade, that is her fault. But the very beginning, that wasn't her fault at all. What worry?
いずれ話すよ。長い話だ。とにかく本当によくやってくれた。お前は素晴らしいコーチだよ、マサヤ。
Well, duh, she's worried about us not being able to overcome our depression. Thanks. But we won't know if that's true until after the fall tournament.
そうだな。本番はあさってだ。でも、これまでよりずっと希望の持てる展開になった。
Right. I know Asuka's gonna win. We'll break through that birdcage just like how we broke through your angelic halo.
そうだな。もうあんな技は必要ないんだ。私と同じ思いをする人間を作らないためにも、そうしてくれ。
What suffering? I don't understand. It's not like she is incapable of playing FC anymore. Miss Kagami.
ともかくおめでとう。ほら、早くパートナーをねぎらってやれ。それもセコンドの大切な仕事だぞ。
She's being super cryptic, damn it. Of course.
マサヤ、ありがとう。
Another eventful day flies right by. And the next day we do our final checks, as planned, and then scatter. Make sure to rest up tomorrow, okay?
はいマサヤくん
Oh no, I have a bad feeling we're gonna have sex again. What? Something wrong?
あ、いえいえ、なんでも。あさっての試合、よろしくお願いします。
Good. I've got your back, Asuka. We wave at each other as we part. I haven't scheduled any practice for the day before the tournament, so we have tomorrow off. We're both free the entire day. No!
マサヤくん。マサヤくん。
God, help me, God.
ダメです。マサヤくん、そんなとこ。
Okay, I can't show you guys this. Well, I can't show YouTube anywhere. Fuck! Why are you masturbating? See, this is one of those things where I'm like, fuck! Don't do this! This is useless! There's a time and place for this. Dear Lord, Patreon.com says Azaikyousuke. See you, YouTube. I'm literally just gonna let this play by itself.
またです。また恥ずかしい夢を見ちゃいました。もう渡したら。
Okay, we're back, YouTube. That was pretty short, but I have no doubt the next day we're gonna have to face an H scene.
マサヤくんに会いたいなって思ったら、その日は絶対に見ちゃってるな。今日だって最後にギュッてして欲しかったけど、結局言い出せなくて。だからこうやってトビウオさんを代わりにして、こんなところを見られたら恥ずかしくて日本にいられなくなるレベルだし、何よりマサヤくんに見せる顔がないよ。でもやっぱり会いたいな。もし会って
Oh, sorry about that.
ギュッて抱きしめて優しい言葉を耳元でささやいてほしいな。それであの細いけどしっかりした手で頭を撫でてほしい。もう限界です、マサヤくん。私我慢できない。
Why would you do this game?
ごめんなさい。ごめんなさい。
No! What the fuck? Is she actually gonna do this right now? Oh no. It's fine, really. At least tomorrow, hopefully we're not gonna have to see a sex scene, right? Don't worry about it. Oh, she's just calling us, okay. I was surprised when Asuka called me in the middle of the night, but it was no big deal. Though, her reason for calling me is kind of embarrassing.
どうしても声が聞きたくなって。
God, do people actually behave like this? Am I like the weird one? I don't understand. Can't believe she said that. I'm such a lucky guy. So, what now? Did you just want to chat? Asuka seems to be unsure.
マサヤくん。
Yeah?
こんな夜遅くにいきなり電話して自分でも申し訳ないって思ってますし、自覚はあるんですけど。
If you really feel bad about calling me this late at night, Asuka, you wouldn't have done it.
それでもちょっと今日はこういう気分なので頼りたいというか。でもマサヤくんが嫌ならそれは仕方ないんですけど。
God, help me. Misaki, I can't believe it. Misaki is probably the best girlfriend in this game. No cap. I think Misaki is actually the best girlfriend. She's not clingy. Yeah. No cap. Sorry, Asuka. I hear Asuka take a deep breath.
今日もお願いしていいですか？
She hits me with that request in an apologetic tone. It'll help you relax, yeah?
それはもうすごく
Fine. I reluctantly agree.
ありがとうございます。
Am I like gonna come to her house through the window or some shit? Man, I can picture her bowing her head a few times as she says that.
ごめんなさい、ごめんなさい。子供っぽいってことはよくわかってるんですけど。
I mean, yeah, not being able to sleep unless she's holding her flying fish plushie is pretty damn childish. And pretending the plushie is me and that my voice is coming from it is even less mature.
本当に子供っぽくってごめんなさい。
I can tell, which is why it's probably best to just move on before she starts wallowing in self-pity. Asuka.
はい、
How many times have we done this already?
2回目でしたっけ？
No, it's the third. At least count right.
あ、
I can hear Asuka groan in embarrassment.
最初は一人で寝るつもりだったんです。
Okay.
でも夢でちょっと盛り上がっちゃって、それでそのまま夢から覚めても盛り上がって。
You're a grown woman, Asuka. Just masturbate. You don't need me. Hot and heavy. Well, I'm a gentleman, so I should just ignore that. I see. Then what?
盛り上がりすぎちゃいました。まさやくんとお話ししたくなっちゃって。
Oh, okay. It's hard to complain when she's acting this cute. I'm real lucky that she's my girlfriend. You can stop calling yourself lucky every single time, Messiah. Okay, I'll play ball. But this'll be the last time for a while, understand? Asuka seems overjoyed. Let's get started then. Put me on speakerphone. Is she gonna masturbate to my voice or something? This is getting weird, man. What is going on in this game's H scenes?
あ、もうしてました。ごめんなさい。
Damn, that was fast. She usually uses her phone's speaker function when she has me voice her flying fish plushie. Makes it seem more realistic, I guess. God, this whole thing is really embarrassing. Hope we can get it over with quick. Well, I'm gonna start now.
お願いします。
I can hear Asuka clamp down on the plushie. Oh my god, it's gonna continue. This is so weird. And so, I clear my throat before I begin. Asuka, you were awesome out there today. I could tell you were giving it everything you had.
はい、ありがとうございます。まさやくん。
I don't think you guys on YouTube can even see the CG. This is way too, you know, something. Even though it doesn't show the private parts, but this is just so, you know. You're such a good girl. I want to hug you tight.
はい。キュー。
Your body's so soft.
今日のまさやくんはいつもと違って柔らかいですね。
And my life. It's a little weird that she's saying that when she's hugging the plushie. Honestly, the situation on the other end of the phone makes me want to die of secondhand embarrassment. It's not secondhand embarrassment, Messiah. I don't even know what I'm supposed to feel like this. Like right now. Still, this is the third time this has happened, so I've gotten used to it. And hey, the voice acting is even kind of fun at this point. Sure, man. Yeah, I just need to turn my brain off and enjoy the moment. I can't, dude! I can't. It's not like I'm trying to masturbate right now, Messiah. I can hear you breathing right into my ear, Asuka.
はい、私もまさやくんの呼吸が聞こえます。なんだか すぐ近くにいるような気がして不思議ですね。
Sorry, Asuka. I don't really shame people's kinks. But yeah, this is kind of strange. Did you forget that we're pretending I am?
そうでした。自分で設定をばらしちゃいけませんよね。
I guess what I can do for you guys on YouTube is probably just censor bar the whole CG while you guys can still see the text box. You guys can see the plushie, I guess. A tiny bit anyway. Try not to do that again. It gets way harder when you pull me out of the act.
ごめんなさい。そうです。このトビウオさんはマサヤくん。このトビウオさんはマサヤくん。
Well, at least this H scene is funny instead of the usual lovey-dovey shit, so I can laugh at this. Can you even call this an H scene? I don't know right now. Asuka's chanting a really weird phrase right now. I wonder if that works like hypnosis. But considering how mature she's become as an FC player, it's kind of refreshing to know this is what she's like outside of practice. A lot of games have attribute systems, where you put points into certain qualities as you level up. And if you apply that to people, I'm sure Asuka's point distribution would be more than a little unbalanced.
マサヤくん、怒らずに聞いてほしいんですけど。
Sure. What's up?
本当にマサヤくんとトビウオってどこか似てるんです。
Well, this is the first time anyone's ever said that to me. Hell, I doubt many people ever get compared to fish.
その顔が似てるとか体が似てるとかじゃなくて。
Then what? You trying to say we taste the same?
顎出しのことは今は考えないでください。
Don't tell me you want to turn me into sashimi.
マサヤくん、怒りますよ。
She asked me not to get mad, but it doesn't seem like she's trying to keep herself in check at all. Sorry. Okay. Tell me, what's so similar about us?
ですね、海から跳ね上がって飛んでる時のキラキラしたとこです。
Huh? Well, for a CG that's very lewd looking, this is surprisingly a very wholesome dialogue. But I've never done that, and honestly, I doubt I ever will.
飛び魚って飛び上がる時にヒレを大きくしっかりと広げるんです。その時の水を蹴って光ってるところがマサヤくんのイメージとすごく似てて、とってもかっこいいんです。ほら、前に一度私の前で飛んでくれたじゃないですか。
Yeah.
あの時本当に私感動したんです。私が大好きなかっこいいものが目の前にあるって、もう夢の中にいるみたいで、ずっと夢見てた空をきれいに飛んでいく姿が本当にあったんだって。
Asuka's voice is cracking. Seems she's in a state of heightened emotions.
だから気がついたら大好きって言っちゃってました。自分でも抑えられなかったんです。
I can feel my face burning up right now. My body temperature skyrocketed. Plus, I'm at a total loss for words. This is weird. She said I love you a lot already, so why does this feel more embarrassing than ever? Maybe it's just because her words seem a lot deeper and more heartfelt than ever. I mean, it really sounds like she's talking about the kind of love that lasts a lifetime. The kind of love she cherishes because she spent so long chasing after it. Yeah, that must be why I'm finding it hard to form a proper sentence. I need to think carefully. I've taken up an enormous part of her heart, so I can't let her down with a lackluster response.
マサヤくん、
Yeah? What's up?
やっぱりちょっと怒っちゃいましたか？
Guess my silence is making her feel nervous. Oh, sorry. I was just lost in thought, I swear.
考え事ですか？
Oh, I was just thinking that if you love me that much, I need to work way harder to keep that from ever changing.
まさやく
I'm happy that I've earned such a large place in your heart. Keep it platonic, please. I can hear Asuka thrashing around.
どうしたらいいんでしょうか。まさやくんが嬉しすぎることを言ってくれたおかげで、私どういう反応したらいいのかわからないです。
Well, just show me you're happy. That's good enough for me.
そうですよね。はい。でもちょっとその喜び方がわからなくて。
What? Look, just do what you feel is natural, Asuka. If you're happy, then I am too.
まさやくん、あまりに私に優しすぎると、それはそれで良くないと思いますよ。
Why?
今まさやくんの目の前にいるこの子は結構ダメなところが多いので。
You need God in your... You need to have some faith, Asuka. God. You need God. Both these guys need God.
あ、本当気をつけた方がいいと思います。
Oh, okay. I understand.
分かっていただけましたか。
Asuka's rejoicing in an exaggerated fashion. Do I not have to censor this anymore? Are we not gonna have sex? Are you not gonna, like, you know, do some weird stuff anymore, Asuka? With your flying fish? I want to see you go wild, so I'll spoil you even more from now.
まさやくん。
Asuka calls out to me in a reproachful tone. I just want to see a beaming smile on your face. I try to lay it on thick.
そんなかっこいい声で言われると、私はもう何も抵抗できないです。
How is that cool? I don't understand. Can I get another hug?
もうダメです。私の負けです。
I can hear Asuka hugging her flying fish plushie more tightly.
大好きです。大好きです、まさやくん。ちょっと意地悪されても、私は大好きです。
You know, you probably should. I get the feeling that I'll also lose my self-control at this rate. What are they gonna do? Are they gonna, like, you know, video call themselves masturbating? Oh, what the fuck am I getting myself into here?
トビウオさんが本当にまさやくんに見えてきました。
Yeah, no. I don't look anything like that thing. My eyes aren't anywhere near as big, and my body isn't red. By the way, when did you first fall in love with flying fish?
ですね。小学校に入ってすぐぐらいなんです。実は。
Seriously?
はい、マジです。
Wow, didn't expect that. Damn, she's been into flying fish for a long time. So in other words, her love for flying fish will probably stick with her for the rest of her life. Does that mean all these comparisons you're making are actually a huge deal? Asuka remains silent for a moment.
はい。
Then, she delivers that single-word reply in a firm tone. Well, guess it's my turn to admit defeat. I'm shocked by this discovery, and it's starting to make me feel the heavy weight of responsibility. I mean, we're talking about feelings she's been fostering for over 10 years. The fact that she can compare those to her newfound feelings for me is nuts. I feel like a lot of young people tend to do that, really. Still, that just makes me fall harder. Asuka.
何ですか、まさやくん。
I'll take this voice acting job more seriously from now on.
ちょっと面白いです。
Are we seriously gonna continue this? I'm sure Asuka's smiling.
ねえ、まさやくん。
Yeah?
私、今こうやってまさやくんと話してること、 すごく嬉しいんですけど、やっぱり会ってお話ししたいです。ちゃんと。
Oh, sorry about that, Asuka.
やっぱりダメですよね。
Asuka.
はい。
I was just thinking the exact same thing. Oh my lord. I guess he is literally gonna fly towards her window. God. Let's meet up in front of my place first thing tomorrow. No. No.
おはようございます。
Okay, I don't think these guys are gonna be lewd enough to actually have sex first thing in the morning. So, we are gonna end this episode right now. I might have to start the episode with an 8 scene tomorrow if these guys are actually lewd enough to do what I just said, but fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. God. Asuka, what the fuck? This is why story games like this shouldn't have 8 scenes if it's not in any way relevant to the story, dear God. At least like I said, that one was pretty interesting and entertaining. Oh dear Lord. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Give this video a like if you guys like it. Sub if you guys haven't. Patreon will be getting these episodes early access along with everything uncensored. Technically speaking, okay, I did not need to censor the CG for that, but I'm covering my bases on YouTube, man. I don't want to get banned, okay? Sorry, guys. I'm not gonna show you guys the first scene where she's sleep talking, like trying to masturbate to that plushie. But the second part of the talk, I can probably just censor the CG. So yeah, there it goes. And on the next episode, we're probably gonna get into another H scene, considering how lewd she's getting. God. But yeah, also, if you guys are new to, aren't on Patreon yet, be sure to go to my Patreon because I will be, become a free member on Patreon because I'll be putting first episode previews of future playthroughs. We might actually be done with Asuka's route on the next episode tomorrow. And after I'm done with Asuka's route, I'll probably make a video about telling you guys what other visual novels I'll be doing. You know, like another update about I'm done with this route, so put in more comments about what visual novels you want me to make. And I'll probably like take a short 1 week break for, you know, the YouTube video making. I'll still make Venus Web Frontier on Saturday and Friday, but Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I'll probably like take a 1 week break so that you guys have some buffer time to put in some more suggestions on what visual novels for me to play. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time.